Hi Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your September 1st to the 10th, 2019, that's 2019, reading for you today. Now, I ask that you guys give this video a thumbs up. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel. This is the way you let YouTube know that you're appreciating the content that I'm putting out. And I like to start each reading with an attitude of gratitude, so I want to thank you so very much. Whether you're new or old to this channel, for tuning in and stopping by, it's an absolute pleasure having you here. If you would like to book a private reading with me or donate to my channel, all that information will be in the description box below. It will also have a link to all the cards that I use there. So let's see now, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, what September 1st to the 10th, 2019 has in store for you. September 1st to the 10th, 2019, Scorpio. 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 Show me clearly, 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 show me clearly. Fantastic. That is where we're going to stop, because that is where I felt just overwhelming joy. That's where Spirit wanted me to stop. So we have at your heart the Seven of Wands. There is a sense of feeling as if you need to defend yourself, Scorpio. And then you're crowned with you. You are a water sign. You're represented by the Cups in the Minor Arcana, by the Death card in the Major Arcana. You are moving forward. You are rising above the chaos of emotions and moving to where it is that you need to be. Things from the past are going to come up, and you are moving away from them. You also have a repeat of the number 6, which is the most loving, caring, nurturing of all the numbers. So there is just a sense of love, of caring, of nurturing around you here. You are rooted with yourself. You are learning, and you are moving forward. You are a student of what it is that you desire, of where it is that you desire being. You are setting yourself free, and you are going after what it is that you want. You are embracing love above all else. You are embracing your heart, your soul, not love above all else, because sometimes love it can make us do really foolish things that we regret. What I see here is you're embracing your heart, your soul, yourself, your emotions. You are living in joy and peace. And that's why I always say beware of the gifts of Aphrodite, because sometimes they can seem just absolutely, just too good to be true. And then in the long run, you know what? They are. Because wasn't it Aphrodite who started the Trojan War? Because she gave Paris his wish so that she could win the beauty contest of the gods. That's seriously how the Trojan War started. I always think that's so funny. You're looking towards the future, the days, the weeks, the months, the years to come. You have prosperity coming in. You're also moving towards an earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. You go from feeling as if you have to defend yourself to celebrating, to moving forward in that celebration. And then you have a Leo energy here. This is also a time frame of July 23rd to August 22nd. Okay. Your fairy guidance. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Scorpio, September 1st to the 10th, 2019, Scorpio. Ooh, this one right here. Sanctuary. And this one right here, Karma. Okay, that makes perfect sense. You are embracing your sanctuary, but Karma is going to be playing a role in things. You're going to see things come up that you thought, oh, okay, I was done with that. Okay, these sanctuary, again, so that's very important to you. And serenity, embracing your own inner peace, is going to be life-changing for these 10 days. It's going to be something that you need to do in order to center yourself, in order to move forward, in order to embrace what it is that you want and where it is that you want to be. You need to connect with your emotions, especially since you're a water sign, especially since you're a Scorpio, guys. If you're not connected with your emotions, you feel completely out of balance with yourself. And when you connect with your emotions, you need to have that sacred place to go to within yourself, within your soul. It can be a place that you go when you sit down. It can be a coffee shop, a tea house. It doesn't really matter where it is. You just need that place. And it would be best if you can get there every single day, especially during these 10 days, because that's going to be so important to you. We're starting with Sanctuary right here. And it says, with a calm, focused mind and enjoyment of each moment, you create your very own sanctuary. You create that place of peace, abundance, joy, and prosperity. You create that place of feeling safe and secure. It's like, well, if you don't live somewhere cold, just imagine with me, okay? It is like being wrapped up in the softest, coziest, warmest blanket on a bitterly cold day, and having a cup of tea in your hands, a cup of coffee, or a cup of hot chocolate, whatever it is that you prefer, and feeling as if this is what security is. Feeling safe, feeling secure, feeling at home within your life, feeling at one with yourself. And it can last just as long as that cup of tea. But it lasts, and that is a part of you. And when you look at that blanket, you feel that warmth again. And that's what I see here. That's what I see here. I see you embracing that serenity. I see you wrapping yourself in that blanket and moving forward to that sanctuary. That sanctuary is someplace you can go every single day when you connect within yourself and when you connect with your emotions. The color that shines through here is orange. It's healing and cleansing your sacral chakra. That's where a lot of negativity is held from this life and from past lives. So once you let that go, and you need to cleanse your sacral chakra all the time because negativities come up and aggravations come up, and they can be from this life or from past lives, and they just need to be addressed. Got tongue-tied there. There we have sanctuary. No, we had sanctuary. Now we have serenity. There we go. The spirit of serenity brings a calmness and connectivity to all that is. So embracing just that peace, that feeling of being wrapped in that cozy, warm blanket, embracing that peace is going to move you forward. The color that shines through here is blue. It's healing and cleansing your throat chakra. It's going to move you to a place of wonder. It really is, because you're paying attention to your words. There's a mindfulness to you during these 10 days to absolutely embrace. Absolutely embrace it. Then we have sanctuary. Within your heart, a space of regenerating sanctuary awaits. Having a place within your heart. I love, and I know I've been saying it time and time again, and you're probably sick and tired of hearing it, but I love Mel Robbins when she has the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method, and it's so simplistically easy that anybody can do it. You count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you blast off. You go to where it is that you want to be. Okay? You look at what it is that you desire. Here, it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to clear your mind of everything that you need to do, everything that is piled on your shoulders, every to-do list, every, mom, dad, I need you, come here, please, kind of mentality that goes on within life. Clearing everything and having that moment. It can be 30 seconds. It could be 5 deep breaths, but giving yourself that peace. And then seeing if you could make it longer. All right? But right now, 5 deep breaths. If your life is so crazy, if you feel as if you're drowning and you're just standing still, embracing that sanctuary is going to move you to the place that you want to be, because you do feel as if you're drowning. You feel as if you have to fight. And you know what, Scorpio? You don't like that feeling. That isn't where you want to be. You want to move away from the fighting, and you want to embrace joy and prosperity and love and harmony and abundance. That's what you want. Karma. Karma is a universal teacher, sending forth lessons from past and present. Karma guides you forward. Okay? It is going to be that you learn things from your past lives. The past shows up here. And there are karmic lessons that are going to come forth during these 10 days. And you might sit there and go, why is this happening? This always happens to me. Why is this happening? It is because a karmic lesson is in play. It is because you are learning your truth now more so than ever before. And it feels as if this is so monumental because you have been through it. And for a lot of you, you've been through it through your life. And it can also be generationally. Okay? It become part of your DNA. You saw it in your parents. You saw it in your grandparents. You might have even seen it in your great-grandparents. And now you're seeing it in yourself. And it feels like it's karmic. Okay? Because, well, quite frankly, it is. And it's also become a part of your DNA. Now you are addressing it. And now you are moving forward. Will you forget about it and you'll be absolutely fine from now and evermore? For some of you, yes. For others of you, no, it'll come back again. Because scars, they come up. You know, if you ever broke a bone or anything like that, and sometimes when it's really cold, or, you know, that place that you broke, you're like, I broke my ankle, okay? It starts to just ache a little bit at times, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here. The aches will come up again. The pain will come up again. It'll be like a broken bone that has healed. And even though you took care of it, even though you did what you were supposed to do, it still hurts, all right? So know that that's what past pains from this life, from past lives, it's like a broken bone. 7 of Wands and 6 of Wands. And I love this. You have the digression here and you have the progression here, but this is your heart. You feel as if you have to defend yourself. You have the higher ground. Know that already. So you're in the right. Does it mean that everything you have done is right? No, it doesn't. But it means that your passion, your desires, you're on the right path. And you're defending yourself from everyone, from those people who you think are naysayers. And why I say you think is because you're giving them so much power. And I know you don't want to hear that, Scorpio. And I know that's not making me popular right now. All right? But here, those who mind, they don't matter. And those who matter don't mind. That is the truth. And that is said, I always thought it was Dr. Seuss, but I recently learned it was somebody else. So I don't remember who exactly said it. And if I didn't correct myself, you probably wouldn't have known. But that's the truth here. Those who mind, they don't matter. They don't matter at all. But those who matter, they don't mind. They don't mind that you go through hard times. They don't mind. I mean, they might get frustrated with you. Yes, they're not saints. But it isn't a deal breaker. For those people who it's a deal breaker and they're trying to tell you how to live your life and they're overstepping, step away. Don't fight them. I'm not telling you to roll over and play dead. But I'm telling you to embrace your power, your truth, what you love. Because if where you're coming from is from a place of anger, from a place of frustration, from a place of, oh my gosh, I cannot take one more thing, you're not going to be able to move forward in this celebration because you're going to find it hard to celebrate. We are our emotions. That's what Eckhart Tolle said. And I've been quoting him in every single reading, all right? And I love that. We are our emotions. Because he says we're not our thoughts. And that was revolutionary to me. Because I thought we were our thoughts. I thought if you thought positively enough, even if you were in a really dark place, in a place where you thought you'd never come out of, and believe me, you know what, I've been there. You know, when the weight of the world is on your shoulders, where you're pulled in so many different directions, and you want to just be everything to everyone, but you can't be, and you're not even being anything to yourself. Okay? When your emotions are that heavy, when your emotions are smothering, you cannot live in your joy. Because right now you don't have it. So as much as you think, oh, I'm happy, you have one more person that says, I need you. You have one more person who says, you need to get this done. You have things placed upon your shoulders, and you're already worming about. You already are crawling on the ground like a worm. Okay, inching along, there we go, like a worm. You can't have any more put on you. You're way down so far. And this is why it's the emotions. And what you'll see when you're in that place of pain and of sorrow, you gravitate towards things that perpetuate that pain and that sorrow. But when you start changing it with love, you can then start celebrating yourself. You can then start moving forward in glory and in grace. Because you're going to find out that it's the little things that matter in life, not the big things. The big things are great. The big things are great. But it's the little things. It's feeling as if you can breathe. It's being able to enjoy that cup of tea. And if you guys don't know, tea is my favorite food. Moving forward, enjoy. You have to celebrate yourself. And you have to find reasons to celebrate. I know have to is a strong phrase. But I'm seeing it here for you. Scorpio, it's absolutely imperative. One thing every day to celebrate. To focus on that joy. Because your heart rules all. It does. Your emotions rule all. And here, you are moving forward. You are guarding yourself. You know the darker side of human nature. You hold the Holy Grail within your hands. You're rising above the chaos. And you're moving towards your prosperity. Now you have an earth sign energy here. A Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. It can very well be that this earth sign has been very overwhelming for you. whether it be a person or your prosperity, you have thought that you could never get to a place of celebrating, of sitting there and being in joy. Now, I'm not saying if this person was the person right here, in this triangle right here, that connected you with the Six of Cups, which is moving past pain from your childhood. I'm not saying that you have to celebrate them. I'm saying that you move forward, that you become the defender of your future, the person who is your greatest champion, and you move towards your grace. And you defend yourself with a ferocity of spirit that you haven't had before, because you didn't think you were worthy of it. Or you were coming from a place of trying to, you didn't think you were worthy of it. You tried to talk yourself into it. And now it's saying, as you embrace your emotions, Spirit is saying, as you embrace your emotions, as you embrace where it is that you stand, you embrace a prosperity you never thought possible. You're crowned with love. You have to come from love. And then that makes the harvest come, that makes the wheat grow. You are being a student of your emotions. Why is this important? Why is this at your root? Because you're studying your heart and your soul and yourself. You're seeing where it is that you want to be. You are jumping free from the chaos. Okay? But you are also jumping into the chaos. You are jumping free from constraint, but you needed to heal. So you needed to step back. And you might have told the whole entire world they need to shush for a little bit. You needed to step back. And now that you are healed, not fully, nobody is ever fully healed. As I said, we're like broken bones. All right? As you are healed, you embrace the waters that are to come, and you defend your right to stand where it is that you are, and with the knowledge of your truth. Your truth does not have to be anybody else's truth. Your truth and your prosperity of soul and your joy does not have to be what anybody else even agrees with, but it is yours. As long as you are not hurting anybody else, you move forward in grace. As long as you are embracing your soul and you are doing no harm, you move forward in grace. As you do so, you're going to see that there's a ferocity to you. Now, there can also be an unlikely pairing of people who come and help you and you move forward, but I see this as finding yourself in an unlikely place. It doesn't mean that you have to travel, but for some of you, you might very well, right? But it is moving forward to a place, in a grace that you never thought you would be moving towards, and it is having a strength of character, a strength of purpose that you didn't think possible. You're changing the game, yes, because you're now playing by your rules. This isn't trying to conform to society's rules. This isn't trying to play by their truth. This isn't saying the more you have, the better you are, and drive this car and live in this house and live over here and not over there. This is embracing your truth. And whether being happy is you having something that you do on the side and a job that pays the bills, but what you do on the side, is your joy, your prosperity, and your abundance. And people don't understand why you stay in a certain job or you stay in a certain place. They don't need to. They do not need to. Because that's what I feel here that you are defending yourself with. You're defending your choices. You're defending where it is that you stand and what it is that you stand for. Stop. This is not saying they're right, roll over, play dead. This is saying stop wasting your time on people who will never understand. You are looking towards the days, the weeks, the months, the years to come. You are looking towards where it is that you want to be. As you look towards your future, your past is going to try and kick you in the teeth. Why? Because that's what the past does. And you're going to hear all the different ways that you are a failure, that you cannot succeed, that you will not succeed, that you are being ridiculous, that your dreams are too big, too small, too this, too that. Somebody else's reality is going to be spoken into your ear. Okay? You're going to hear it echoing between your ears, actually, in your mind. And it is time to let go of their reality. It is time to let go of the people who hurt you, the people who made you doubt yourself for decades. Even if it was for, 20 minutes, it's not fair. But the people who made you doubt yourself, you're now letting them go. Completely, no, they will come up again. I trust me, I know. But it is saying, okay, I have had pain, I have had sorrow, and I'm looking towards a future that, yes, it will hold those, pain and sorrow and disappointments and heartbreak, but it is going to hold beauty beyond comprehension. because you are embracing your heart. And that sounds so cheesy. I know, I'm hearing myself. It sounds so cheesy to say you embrace your heart. But you embrace your emotions. You embrace living in that place of love for yourself. It doesn't have to be for everybody else. And as you embrace that truth, you count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you blast off to new heights. As you let go of the past, you embrace a prosperity in your future that you celebrate like nothing else. And you remember to celebrate you. Scorpio, you have a tendency, all signs do, but you're very good at it. You have a tendency to really beat yourself up over pains, over sorrows, over disappointments. Look at this triangle right here. Okay? 6, 6, 6. 6, well, that's the number of the beast, but that's cool. You have the 6 of Swords, you have the 6 of Wands, and you have the 6 of Cups. And I actually view that as a very, very good number. I had a person that I work with. I used to work in a shop one time where you had to cut soaps. And whenever I would cut soap and it would measure out to be 666, I always had to show her because she would always freak out. But here, there is a sense of you embracing your truth. And 6 is a healing number. It repeated 3 times is divine. So taking it from being something evil to being something beautiful, you have this triangle here of nurturing. Your base is your emotions and your mind. What does it affect? Your point right here, your heart. Not your heart, your passion. Where it is that you want to be. Your heart and your mind embrace your passion. And it is directly impactful of where it is that you stand and the truth that you move forward in. Here we have the 9 of Cups and the 7 of Swords. The 9 of Cups is saying embrace love. Embrace what you love. But do not let love only be your guide, because as I said, that's how the Trojan War was started. All right? The 3 goddesses decided that they were going to have a beauty contest. It was Hera, it was Athena, and Aphrodite. Now, that's the god of the home, that's the goddess of the home, that's the goddess of war, and that's the goddess of love. Okay? And none of the gods were going to judge this. They said, absolutely not, we're not doing it. So to get themselves out of having to judge this beauty contest, they plucked a random mortal out of his life and placed him before the goddesses. Now, all of them decided that they were going to bribe the mortal into giving them what they wanted, which was being told that they were the most beautiful goddess in Olympus. So Hera said, your children will be blessed. You will have a home that is gorgeous. Your children will be successful. You will have sons and daughters, one more beautiful and powerful beyond the other. Okay? After the other. Athena said, you will be victorious in war. You will have victories like you never imagined. Aphrodite said, you will have the most beautiful wife in all the world. Paris chose Aphrodite. Right? He got the most beautiful wife in all the world. Unfortunately, that woman was married to Menelaus, and she got plucked out of her life and paired with Paris. That started the Trojan War. Be careful of what you love, okay? Because when you give it your heart and your soul, it can cause a Trojan War within your life. It can. I know that sounds funny, but if you've ever been in a bad relationship with somebody who you thought walked on water, and then that person winds up being somebody that you need a restraining order against, you know what I'm talking about. All right? If you've ever had a career that you thought you absolutely loved, and then the people start taking advantage of you and making you feel like crap about yourself, you know what I'm talking about. Okay? The Trojan War was a huge example, a exaggerated example, because of course then we have Hera and Athena who go after Paris and make his life absolute hell. So just be careful. Just be careful, because here I have you embracing true love, true joy, true happiness within your soul. And that does not come at the expense of you. It doesn't. You have the 6 of Swords. You have the angels blessing you. You're moving forward in your knowledge. You've gathered it all. Okay, you're moving forward to where it is that you want to be, to what it is that you desire. You're going through mist. Why? because life is like walking through pea soup. You don't always know where you're going to end up, and you can't always see your hand in front of your face. Know that the angels are guiding you. Have faith in that. There are times you're going to be so confident you can't stand yourself. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, I got this. And then at other times, you're going to think, no, absolutely not. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. That's where the Leo energy comes in. Now, it can be that there is, for some of you, there is going to be a very forceful energy around you that, and it can very well be a Leo, or they can be acting very Leo-esque, that's going to want to push you forward. You don't want to be pushed. You're tired of being pushed. You will react poorly to this. Okay, just giving you a heads up. But I do have here you moving forward in a direction you hadn't expected. All right? As you embrace where divinity is sending you, you learn how to celebrate. And you do so with a ferocity of spirit and with a beauty of your heart like no other. You really do. Because there's a courage to you that is absolutely astounding. Your subconscious message, I love it. The High Priestess. She's one of my favorite cards. The High Priestess talks about getting what it is that you want, but not in the way that you had expected. And that's from Cadwyn. So that is from the Welsh mythology. This is also saying here that you are embracing all the greatest things that life has to offer. You are embracing a healing, and silent waters run deep. You're not going to want to share with everybody. You're not going to be in a really sharing mood for these 10 days. That's perfectly okay. You don't have to share with everyone. Know that that's okay, because some people are going to be pestering you, and just know that keeping things to yourself is actually going to work out really nicely. You're having the veil lifted from your eyes, and I believe that we are born with multiple veils in front of our faces, in front of our eyes, in front of our hearts. Okay, we're cocooned, and we cut away, layer by layer, till we embrace the truth. And now, some of us will never have all the layers lifted from our eyes, and that's perfectly okay. Life is odd and messed up and hard to see. But here you are seeing things more clearly. Trust your intuition. You are setting yourself free. And you are moving forward in a wisdom that balances you, and in a truth that is your soul. Yeah. All right. Oh, and a repeat of the number 2. A needing for connection, a needing for creativity, a needing to embrace yourself. Yeah. You might find that you really connect with a person here. Now, it can very well be, I said be wary of the Leos, but you can embrace somebody who is very strong-willed, but you guys just get on. And also an earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. The people, like, these are both who I told you to be wary of. But there is another person that's coming in that is forceful and prosperous, okay? And that person is going to help you move forward. And it can't even be just you learning how to be forceful and prosperous. And that is a part of you that you are connecting with that's really moving you forward. All right, Scorpio. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. And may harmony always be with you. Bye.